Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so I thought I'd do another reading. We're going to look at, we've done Gavin, now we're going to look at King Charles. Oh dear, it's all going on, isn't it? Right then, okay, so let's start. How does King Charles feel about Harry and Meghan's tour? It feels like they've gone against all that they promised. You know, there was going to be financially independent and everything. I tell you what, right, I'm not insulting any Nigerian dress or anything, but all I've got in my head is seeing her in that yellow thing, then with what looks to be a tea towel. Okay, I know what I'm saying, but to me, I just see tea towel, and it was a nice one, but that's how I feel. So no offence to anybody in the African community. You know, I am taking the piss a little bit. And that other one looked like a freaking oven glove on top of her. So, you know, that's how I felt and how I saw. If I saw it on anybody else, you know, I wouldn't be bothered. So, yeah, I am a bit biased there, hence the description. So, you know, yeah, attention seeking again, all because they can't have what they want, you know, which is that half in, half out approach, is deeply unhappy about this. Also, that it's like, it's come at the worst possible time, you know, he's got cancer. Have you seen his fingers and his hands? That is terrible. That is terrible. It looks so painful. He's probably used to it, you know, and it looks worse than it is. But I remember my dad had something like that when he had COVID a few days later. His hands just ballooned. You couldn't believe how much skin was needed, you know, to cope with all that swelling. Well, come on, Charles, because I'm sick of freaking waiting for you to take action. You know, all this could be avoided by one guillotine. What was the last conversation he had with Harry? Oh, because, you know, Harry wants money. Harry wants cash. I told you, you know, get rid of their cash and they won't be able to do anywhere near the damage that they currently do. So, yeah, wanting to do that. And I also think the cheeky git would say to him something like, you know, am I still in the will? You know, he would, he has, he does. I don't think it's anything like, I think it's rude anyway, you know, to discuss money with your parents. I know I met my dad for a coffee and a bite to eat the other day. And he kept trying to give me money, you know. Bless him. He's like, I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that. Yeah, that's to get you home. That's to get you home. And I was like, Dad, I said, are you on your way out or something? Or have you won like the lottery? Because he was wanting to give money to their grandkids and everything else, and I wouldn't take it. So, but, you know, he went, well, it's part of your inheritance. And I went, I didn't think we was going to get left anything. And I just left it at that and joked, you know, we don't, I come from a background where you don't expect money to fall down, you know. Expect nothing. Harry, you're so superficial, you know. What was King Charles's response to Harry when he asked him for stuff? That'd be considered in the future, you know. That it would be considered in the future, like something that can be worked on, or I'm getting confirmed, so he would have said, oh, my will's up to date, etc. See, when we got King Charles wanting to talk to Harry about lying and Harry being real upset, it was lies about being upset that he couldn't see his father when he was offered a place and Harry turned him down, you know. He's just a snake, honestly. How does King Charles feel about Harry? Well, I think he's taken his dad's advice, like, you know, do more charity work and get involved. So, you know, his son will always be his son, no matter what. Parents who have children addicted to drugs, you know, they do everything and anything they can. And Harry's no different, you know. King Charles does love him. Maybe Harry's gone on about, you know, bits and pieces that he's going to do. But, you know, Harry comes over and don't tell you, you know, that he's going to Nigeria. Harry comes over or rings his dad before and says, you know, oh, I'd like to, you know, I can help out if you want, you know, in the future. Me and Meghan are showing you and showing the world. It's a disgrace. We don't want you. We do not want you ever, even as a saint as well. We don't want you. You're an arsehole. You've been an arsehole. And never mind how you treat your dad. You have really messed with the UK people, you know. So we don't forget. We don't. And once you don't like somebody, it's very difficult, isn't it, to sort of like try and like somebody again. Like, you don't trust them. And then you try to trust them. It's near impossible. How does Harry feel about his dad? He's deliberately stirring their pot, you know, because also Charles may love his son, but he's also been strong as well. And he's actually getting out there and doing a lot. And then this cancer, it kind of makes him like superhuman in a way. And Harry is just deliberately staring and being sneaky and mischievous and, you know, putting out shit about where William and Catherine. I mean, Catherine's, you know, hassle is about to start coming up again. I hadn't read on her. I thought I'll just give her some time. Because he thinks, you know, he's owed everything. He's just horrible. He's just horrible at the moment. And even as the victim, he's still a wanker. You got yourself into this. No one should feel sorry for you. You know, it absolutely infuriates me the last few days as well, having to see people going, oh, Harry, oh, Harry, oh, Harry. So what is Harry going to ask for next off the king? Oh, they're going to talk about the law and legal. About truth, about fairness. What, Harry's saying that with it to his dad? I think that's what he'll ask him for. Is about, you know, where does he stand legally? Where does he stand legally? Because, you know, any decision, it can't come from the king because he's his dad and it looks like petty or vindictive. But, you know, our government need to shut this down. Absolutely. Shut this down. How does King feel about the, you know, Harry and Meghan apparently, you know, invading the Commonwealth? They went at a bad time, you know, where people are suffering as well. that it's not good. You know, it's not a good look, is it, really, for the royal family? So seems that, you know, Harry and Meghan get all this positive fake PR, and then, you know, the king gets criticised for this as well. So I think he's, you know, he's going to say no to something, and, like, you know, this is absolutely no. But I also feel like there's still a waiting time as well. You know, like, so when you start something like a conversation or a dialogue with the government, and then, like, obviously, the government's got the elections and lots of people coming and going, and so, like, shifting seats. So it's a bad time, isn't it, the May? But it's on hold. It's not over. It's just on hold. How does Rishi feel about Harry and Meghan going to Nigeria and these fake royal tours? Like, they do as they like, don't they? They do as they feel. They do what they think they believe in. And, you know, success will be had. Now, I also feel that Rishi could actually, because that's so like a different stance on the Christmas joke with Harry. And really, what can you do to stop him? I hate to say that, but, you know, what can you do to stop him, like, going to another country? You can't, and the minute you try, it just all gets, you know, more blown up and more publicity and more headlines. You know, with Harry and Meghan, they fuck up everything, don't they? Sorry for that, but they do. They really do, in the end, mess up. I mean, they had an actual baby for about 5 years. They've messed that up now. Meghan's political dreams are in limbo at the moment. You know, what level of conversation has King Charles had with Rishi Sunak regarding Harry? Well, obviously, they have a meeting weekly, don't they? So there's something you often do. It's down to the royal family in part. You know, at the end of the day, they're just, oh, I can't believe this. They're just trying to earn you know, an income. It has to come from somewhere. I think there's been a couple of jokes about it, you know, Harry being the butt of them, and Meghan too. Does Charlie Boy want Harry to return with Meghan to the UK as a working royal? I'm so glad that was it. Now, there's a lot of upsetment, isn't there, you know, for King Charles. I think he's just switched off now. I'm sensing, like, overwhelming feelings of despair and act. Life is, right, so obviously, the king is thinking about how many royals they've got working, so to speak. So he's got, you know, things are getting better. And he maybe even has considered it and worried about it, and then decided against it, you know. So much has gone on. So much has gone on. And yet they still put out all these shite bloody fluff pieces, you know. Oh, Harry misses his family. Oh, Harry wants to be back. Oh, Harry misses being a royal, and all sorts. Another thing Harry messed up is Invictus as well. African parks. I think the list of failures are endless at this moment. So has Harry had enough of, has Charles had enough of Harry, and just that's it, you know, is that it? Oh, absolutely, you know, absolutely. You can have what you owed, mate, and jog on, I think. So there may be some money as well around this. Oh, he was asking about a will, wasn't he? Am I in the will? No, he's asking for money from a will. He'll get it, and that's it. You cut him off, you know. You get what you owed, and you're gone. You're done. Because he's got his money. That's all he needs. But every time you give him money, every time he inherits money, especially where Meghan is, it's a nightmare for us. It's an absolute nightmare. Because they can afford more damage. How does King Charles feel about Harry announcing that he's going on more royal tours? Hopefully it's less just becomes less and less over time. Maybe he's hoping, you know, they all mess up as well and get bad press or do something. But as you can see, everything was manipulated in Nigeria to look like they were saints and, instead of sinners. A lot of these countries that they go to are very, very religious, you know, Christians and Muslims and all kinds of religions. But, you know, they really do. It shows, you know, what a Christian country they are, or, you know, Muslim. I mean, everybody, I don't care about religion apart from man, you know. I used to go and beg to join every church. I did when I was a kid. I used to find a friend and say, can I come to church with you? I haven't been to that one yet. I loved it. But yes, you're getting... It's like toned down. You need to tone it down. You can do these things if you like. We've got no say. But you need to tone things down and even delay stuff. I do feel though that the king will have some less than good news. It's not completely bad. But it's not the good news that they thought. All I want to know is, you know, is the king going to strip Harry and Meghan of all their titles, get them out the line of succession? We want the whole shebang. No. Now, because he's waiting, okay, so he obviously knows something. Harry will become known as untrustworthy as well. More untrustworthy than he is at the moment, you know. And he's got to protect William as well. I think he's going to let, you know, Harry... destroy himself, you know, more so than ever before, because I keep getting, it's not their money. It's not their money. So, you know, all this trade and everything and connections trying to get pots of gold, you know, it's, yeah, missing funds. Missing funds. Or maybe that's, you know, why he's asked his dad to help out and, you know, release some money for him so that it can go back or they can look better. Is the missing funds from Harry's business interests? Can't get out of this one, Harry. Can't get out of this one. And he's going to still be at his dad. He won't give up, but there's no escape from this situation. So whatever it is, you know. And I also said, people say, oh, don't talk about James Hall. Harry and Meghan will know. I told you last November This has been going on a long time. James Hull has got the dead bodies already, okay? He's got the dead bodies. He's practically doing nothing anyway, you know. What work is it to do for 187 grand a year with everybody else, unless it's pen pushing, begging letters, and trying to, you know, go in and get money. He's going to be exposed, is Harry, for doing this, you know, for... more so than ever before, okay? More so than ever before. Now, I am absolutely steaming about the media, you know, and how they've portrayed Meghan and Harry recently in a very, very good way. And I'm told because, you know, they're frightened they'll get sued and this, that and the other. Well, shut down your papers then, because I don't want to know. All I want is a proper journalist who does their job and is not afraid to speak out. Journalists have been heroes in the past, you know, bringing to the table what no one else wanted to do. So if that's the state of the media, then, you know, well, you're nothing more than a frock on a hanger for Meghan and Harry, you know, playing dress up when you like. So they'll go after somebody who's not litigious, and then they'll only do good PR, apart from the mail, for Meghan and Harry. I just think it's, I think it's wrong. I think it's out of order. I think, you know, this is the world we live in now, and I don't like it. Don't know, someone said this week with these two, I'm losing the will to live. Only joking, slight exaggeration there, but you know, there really does seem to be a lot wrong with people in the world. Not the weather, you know, not rockets, not comets, it's people that are my problem the last week or so. It's just doesn't seem to be an end to it. There seems to be no justice. It's not fair. You know, we're the ones that are saying it's not fair. Okay, so come on, Harry. What's the outcome for you with your father? Oh, he's coming again. He's coming again. So I don't know what's going on there. Getting 6, maybe June as well. Even towards the end of the month, I'm getting that he's coming up here. And he could also be asked to leave, you know. But Harry's a schmuck. He told the world, you know, that his father couldn't see him. What he didn't tell us was that... he was lying, basically, and that his dad had offered him, you know, the royal residence and a bit of time. And Harry, you know, didn't do that. How many times does your kid have to mess up before you get the memo to, like, just say, right, that's it? Saying that I ain't got cancer, I'm not dying, so... It's very easy for me to say that and then think, you know, at my age as well. Whereas Charles has got cancer, he's 70 odd. It's not a good outlook, okay? It's not. I'll do a reading on him, but I think, well, I knew last year when I did those videos, so, but yeah. Okay, so he's going to be up that way. What will be the outcome for the government regarding Harry and his titles? So the ideas are being held back at the moment, but everybody knows these two grifters are work shy as well, you know. So I think, you know, it's waiting for a new government or... the government. It's about that. It's about whether the changes in the government. Okay, so they'll be waiting, and then maybe a solution can be found. Have I got 2 cards there? No, I'm going blind. You know, maybe a solution can be found after. So you're not going to get very far until the election's over. So that's Harry. That's government. What about William? So I've got something in writing here that we haven't seen. It's there. It's waiting for us to find out, but it's not at the moment. So I think, you know, William definitely ain't going to see his brother. We know that. And I also feel like William, in a way, wants to be kept in the dark about Harry, you know, because he don't want to know. And he's got enough problems on his plate. He also sees that, you know, Harry is the stick that is used to beat him and Charles with. And also, you know, you've got Harry as the serpent as well, as Snake. He doesn't want to get bitten again. Why is everybody scared of Meghan? Because when you're in that situation and you are her target, okay, it's relentless. It's stressful. It's too much. Is anybody thinking of assassinating Meghan? Won't need to. Won't need to, okay? Won't need to at all. She won't need to be assassinated, guys. And I get not alive. I've always had not alive. I don't know when it is, but like within years, it would be sooner rather than later. So, you know, passed over, not alive. Now, that's my interpretation, okay, of the world card. Not here. Not on this planet. Yeah, she's not on this planet, you know. Whatever it is eating her insides, okay? Eating her insides. So you can't stop it. So it's like something growing inside you, and it don't matter, you know, how much treatment you are for, or you don't know, kind of thing. You'll get yourself all over to the Commonwealth, love. Tell us all about it. Tell us when you'll be there. Tell us what dates, you know. Tell us what you're going to be wearing. You usually do. You know, I think Meghan Markle is not going to be a problem for long, you know, whether it be 5 years, maybe. And I just think she's evil. And if you think I'm evil for, you know, wishing that she would disappear off the face of the earth, then so be it, okay? But I cannot stand this woman and what she has been doing, even worse this week, you know, and that's awful. Fake smile, fake presence, you know, her rudeness as well. I mean, she's a masterstroke, you know, she's a freaking genius. I have never, ever known anybody get this amount of tension for so long, for doing nothing, upsetting their royals, and then, you know, to many people, looking like it's their, you know, that it's the royals' fault and that they're the victims, you know. I just, think I'm on one this week with them too. So if I've spoken out of turn, I meant every word. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Have a great weekend, okay? Bye now. Bye-bye. bye.